What's up, Walkens? Thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to run through some competitions, talk about some strategy that I've been thinking up, and just have a little general sit-down session. So I've done a few competitions. Well, I've done two competitions already, but we'll just go through these, see how many we can win. I'd say my win rate is it's around 65-70% at the minute. So, it's definitely not perfect, but it's decent enough to make an ROI in a decent amount of time. So. By the way, if any of you aren't in Walken yet and want to get involved, you can use this code on screen here. It's going to give you 5 Walken tokens, 100 gems, and I think it's 25 Misberries, something like that. So get signed up and use that code if you want to join. But for now, we should get back into the competitions. Let's go. Let's see if we can get any more Walken tokens here. Yeah, this is a dub. So we'll take that. I've currently got 4 cathletes in this setup, so 2 level 8s. I think one of them's level 7 and one's level 6. Let me go check that. Yeah, one level 6, 2 level 8s, and level 7. So that's my setup right now. I did pick up one Genesis, so I wanted to make sure to have at least one Genesis because when the ball run comes along, if Walken's still around, then I think it's going to be good to have a Genesis, as there's probably going to be not that many on the market, and it's always good to pick them up while they're pretty cheap. I managed to pick up this Genesis here for only 1,200 Walken. So if we actually go over to the store and look for level 8 Genesis Cathletes, the floor price has already gone up, 250, 220 odd Walken. So that's doing good things there. So we'll just keep the competitions going. And with the Genesis, if you don't know, their main point is that they give you certain benefits when it comes to breeding and steps. So once we finish this competition, I'll go ahead and show you that specifically. Just click here. Click on Genesis. So as you can see here, gives you 0.5 times additional boost to your steps multiplier. So when you do your steps, you'll basically earn the gems, and these gems are used to spin the fortune wheel and also used for breeding. So you need to save these up. I'm currently almost at 600, and I plan to actually do my first walk and breed with that. So I'm thinking of breeding. Where is it? We'll breed Elomson, which is the Genesis, and the Flock. So obviously you can see here, probably going to be a level 6, but could be a level 7 and a level 8 as well. And with one of them being a Genesis, there is a 5% chance of twins and a 1% chance of triplets. So that's always nice, and hopefully we get some twins or triplets, but I doubt it because it's going to be my first mint. We'll just carry on with the competitions, but let me know in the comments how you've been finding Walken. I've been enjoying it very much. I think it's really fun to play. It's not necessarily, entirely move to earn focus. It's kind of play to earn, kind of mixed in as well. So, yeah, the steps, they don't matter too much in the competitions, but it's always a good incentive to get out and get moving, and that's exactly what these kind of projects do. So, yeah, I've been really enjoying Walken. Been very surprised with the price, how well that's been holding up relative to the other projects in Move to Earn. It's been sitting around 5 cents for a few months now. So Walken, the 5 cent stable coin, I call it. So it's been doing pretty well. That another win here, another win here. Blinson absolutely obliterating everyone. It's pretty good cathlete. I think he has really good stats. If you go take a look at them, Blinson, you can see here, he actually has a maximum level of 74 in speed. So essentially, what will happen is once I upgrade Blinson to level 10, he will have 74 speed. And just to show how decent that is, if you go over to the market, we'll just go down to level 6. We'll take Genesis off as well. So if we just look at some of the level 6s, obviously as you've seen, oh, I don't know why it's done that. Oh yeah, got to change it to level 6. Okay, here we go. So you can see Blinson had 74 as the max potential, and you'll see a lot of these floor price cathletes kind of have an average around 60. So essentially, if you have high, high stats in your cathlete, it's going to give you a higher win rate. So it's always good to have cathletes that have high stats, specifically in one category, because you're not going to have high stats in all categories, because with the commons at least, the stats add up to 180. So you can't have 70 across all the board. You're probably going to have 70, and then the other two categories is 50, because they have to add up to 180. So that's something you should know about when looking for your first cathlete. And as we wrap up the competitions here, let's hope we can get another dub after this. This is probably going to be a loss. Yep. And yeah, so as I said, I have been enjoying Walken very much. Make sure to use that code that I showed you at the start of the video if you want to get involved. It is free to play, so you don't actually have to buy into the game. You can start off with a cathlete. When you load up the game for the first time, that will be generated automatically, and once you level that up to level 6, you can actually sell that on the marketplace. So yeah, nice little catch-up video. I didn't post many videos recently, as I have been quite ill, so it's always nice to get back on the YouTube grind. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. But for now, keep walking.